and the Volunteers of Tennessee. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, and football is in the air. We're about at midseason, and these two SEC teams are fighting for position within the conference.
South Carolina has a great linebacking core, and it's led by this superstar right here. This kid does a great job of stepping up and filling holes, and he's also very good at shedding blocks and getting to the ball carrier. If this defense is going to be successful today, then they need a big game from this guy.
Well, we're just about ready. Let's join in on the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Tennessee will be kicking off, and you can just feel the energy in the air for this opening kickoff. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. Across the 30, and he has it on the corner. At the 40, and they tackle him at the 34-yard line.
Boy, Coach, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
That, my friend, is exactly how you start the game off. Sensational return.
Excellent field position to start the drive. I formation here. Throws right, intercepted. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, that's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Gives it off. And down he goes at about the 37-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another first down.
Give to the tailback. And he stopped behind the line. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
Yeah, the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
And they got some pressure on him that time.
Yeah, and what that does is mess up the timing of the offense, causing the incompletion.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Can't find anyone open. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Brought down at the 35-yard line. So they keep it on the ground, and they get their 3rd first down of the drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good-looking drive, don't you think, Coach?
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They are running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes, the more the advantage goes to the offense.
Hands it off. He's taken down at the 24-yard line. An impressive first down run, and man, he was flying.
That was almost... Adios, sweetheart. You better take a good angle on this kid, or else he is gone.
And they make the stop at the 20-yard line. About 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 7. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Dangerous pass, and they just about had it going the other way. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
They line up in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he's pushed out of bounds, setting up a 1st and goal. The defense is having a difficult time stopping this drive.
Right now, they're doing enough to be in situations they want to be in, but they have to finish the job. And the plays start to add up, so we'll have to see if this defense starts to look tired after it.
Hands off to the left, and they wrestle him down behind the line. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the 12th play of the drive. It's 2nd down. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Back to pass. He's rolling right. Throws on the run, complete. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
Let's see if they try to pound it in here. Both teams have their goal line sets on the field. Put 6 points on the board. Touchdown.
That was a great call by the coaches. Keep it simple and let the quarterback punch it in there for the score.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Tennessee gets set to kick this one away. He kicks off. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 43. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
Do you think this... It's rattled a little bit after that last pick.
He better not be, because it's early in the game, and if he loses his composure, his team can be in for a very long game. I think he's going to be all right, Coach.
They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. Going with the shotgun here. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way.
This quarterback better start making better decisions in the passing game. Otherwise, this corner will come up with even more picks in the future.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down at the 48. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. They line up in the jumbo set. Runs left and quickly taken down. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
1-yard gain on the play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. And out come the big hefties. He'll get the call again. And he's tackled at about the 47-yard line. 4 yards there on the carry for the halfback, and it's good for a first down.
Well, the important thing is they were able to pick up the first down. And they're really starting to show how much they're relying on this halfback to do all of the work. Right now, he's looking pretty good.
He wants it all. Doesn't get there, so they're unable to connect.
That could have been 6 if that pass would have been thrown a little bit better. The defense got away with one there.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Drops back to pass. Can't find anyone open. Throws to the receiver. Incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 37. It started with a student section. Now this whole place is going crazy. He's going to try and scramble. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He's pushed out of bounds at the 32. Again, they're able to move the sticks on 3rd down.
And I'm going to tell you what, this offense is putting together one impressive drive. We'll see if they can finish it off with a score.
He catches it with one hand.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
They're packed in tight on the line. Room around the corner. And he's pushed out of bounds, setting up a 1st and goal. Unbelievable. They can't get this offense off the field.
Well, they've been like a machine on this drive. Very methodical and efficient. And once again, they're moving the chains.
And a new halfback checks into the game. Give to the tailback. He's taken down at the 3. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
4 on the play.
It's 2nd down. Here they go. The defense backed up into their end zone. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Hands it to the back. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, that's how you get it done when you're down by the goal line, Coach.
When you're close like this, you tell your guys, get in there, push, shove, and block. Just get the ball in the end zone.
I think everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a run play, and the defense just couldn't stop it.
And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Tennessee lines up for the kickoff. Decent kick. Taken from the 10. At the 40. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
Yeah, Kirk, this game is already getting out of hand. They can't afford these turnovers.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. This team can't afford to get in much of a bigger hole before halftime.
Knocked out of bounds. Right around the 48-yard line. That last pass was good for maybe 5 yards.
You don't have to go deep every play to be successful. They got 5 yards on the play, and that's always a good game.
Nice tackle made there to bring him down. He picked up a first down on that run, Coach.
Yep, and you know, if you can pick up a few more first downs on the ground like that, it will really open up the play-action pass.
And we've reached the end of one. The score here at Williams-Brice Stadium, Tennessee 14, South Carolina nothing. 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. They line it up with 3 receivers. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4.
On the play.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 43. They line up in the shotgun. Brought down at the 38.
I'm not sure I agree with this offensive scheme. I mean, they made the completion, sure, but for such short yardage. Maybe they're trying to lull the defense asleep with their short passing game and then go for the big strike later during the drive.
4 wide. They go with the option. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Well, they stuck with a run, and it pays off for them.
You know what, Brad? So important on 3rd down to rely on the offensive line to get a good push, and that's what they did there to pick up the 1st down.
Single set backfield. And it's caught. Here's an opening. And they bring him down at the 5-yard line. That was a heck of a throw.
That right there is what Heisman voters are looking at. See how he just zipped it in there? He's got my vote right now. How about you, Kirk?
You're right. He's got to be in the top 3 across the country.
For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. Tackle at the 5. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Good stop there by this safety to bring down the ball carrier before he got many yards.
2nd down. They're 4 yards away. Here we go. They line up in the jumbo set. Throws it, and it's tipped away.
Whoa, that was a dangerous pass, Kirk.
We saw him make a great move on the ball there and then come up with a big defensive play.
Yeah, but what I like about this is he didn't get called for pass interference on that play.
Throws end zone, knocked away.
That's textbook defense right there, Kirk.
Excellent break on the ball, and he almost picked it off.
And more importantly, saved the touchdown.
And it sails through the uprights. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. South Carolina to kick. He kicks off. He's taken down at the 32. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. They're packed in tight on the line. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
Looks over the middle, and it's picked off. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. That INT puts him in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big M.O. Mo on their side.
First and 10. They line up in an I. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
I can't believe he held on to the ball after that hit.
Yeah, and I don't even think he saw that hit coming.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They go with the run. He gets to about the 34-yard line. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
Makes the catch, and look out. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find a hot receiver.
They're in the red zone again, but this time they should be thinking touchdown. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal.
That's a big gain there for the offense. All that's doing, giving this quarterback more and more confidence.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. They'll run the option. He's tackled at about the 5-yard line.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
2nd down. 4 yards out from the goal line. They come out in a goal line set. They'll bring him down at the 2. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback.
The defensive tackle was all over that run.
Yeah, the coaches love the potential of this sophomore. He makes a lot of plays on the ball.
End zone touchdown. Guys, this tight end has the potential to be a crucial part of this offense.
Potential? Heck, I think he already is.
You're right, Kirk. That's because he sells his block so well that the defense leaves him alone.
And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it off. He's to the 20. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
And, you know, we talk time and time again about how important turnovers are.
You know what they say? The team that commits the least amount of turnovers usually wins the game.
Looks like there's an injured player on the field. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Pressure coming, and he goes down. Big play there by the defensive end to get into the backfield and get the quarterback.
It's amazing what this kid can do on the field. Don't let his youth fool you. He's good.
That is why the coach has set the bar so high for this kid. He has all the physical tools to be a superstar in college football, and at the next level as well.
Deep pass down the right side. Knocked down, incomplete. Nice job there to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty good throw here by the quarterback, but he couldn't quite get it in there. It was a nice job by the defense.
Oh, excellent punt. He's out to the 30. Down the sideline. And he's tackled at the 44. That was simply a sensational return.
That was a beautiful punt that drove the punt return man back. But once he got it, boom, gone. He was up the field and on his way.
This guy always is dangerous, and that's why he's back there. They do what they can to get the ball in his hands so he can make plays like that.
He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
It's harder than most people think to complete short passes like that. I mean, you got a lot of defenders running around in a small amount of space, watching the quarterback's eyes and looking for a quick pick.
Pass is left, going the other way. That's a great tackle at the 26-yard line. What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Throws on the run. They knock it down, incomplete.
It was the safety who got a hand on that one.
Well, the key to that defensive play was the fact that the quarterback put a little bit too much air underneath it. That allowed the safety to come over and bat the ball away.
And yeah, you could see he's upset at himself after that throw.
He's rolling left. He lets it go. It's broken up.
How How about that linebacker getting in there?
This guy is mostly used to stop the run, but here he showed that he's not too bad against the pass either.
This place is starting to get fired up. He drops back. Can't find anyone open. Lets it fly. Tipped away.
So another incompletion, and that'll bring up fourth down.
The defensive secondary has been awesome on this drive by not allowing the quarterback to complete any passes.
Yeah, and the quarterback's been off a little bit as well. He needs to regain his confidence a little after that showing.
At the 40. Inside the 30. Got some open field. And they tackle him at the 4-yard line. He almost took that thing all the way.
Boy, that was nicely executed there, wasn't it, Coach?
Yo, Kirk, did you see the lane they created there? Was that a nice job or what?
They'll get the ball here at the 4. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Sacked on play action.
This is just a simple play-action pass designed to fool the defense. But as we saw there, no one was fooled.
The offensive line didn't give the quarterback much time either. For the play action to work, you need a little bit more time for the play to develop, and he had no time.
Through the uprights.
You got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
You got that one right, Kirk. The confidence a defense gets after a big stop like that might just be worth the 3 points.
They're probably just going to squib this kick. I don't think they want to see the return man create lightning before halftime. Fielded at the 9. Tackle made at the 34-yard line. A great first half comes to a close. The score here at Williams-Brice Stadium, Tennessee 14, South Carolina 13. And we're just about set to get things underway here in the second half. He kicks it off. Taken from the 10. Brought down at the 39-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They come out in a nickel. He lost the ball. Inside the 30. Fumble, loose ball.
I'd call that play ugly. That might be an understatement.
Kirk, I'm not sure what was going on there. That was a horrible play.
So the question here is whether or not his knee hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there's a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good view to overturn it.
Well, after seeing the replay, it was apparent that his knee was down before he lost the ball.
Yep, those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time.
The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
4 wide. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. And they make the stop at the 37-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker, but not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Handoff to the right. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
And this physical safety was right there to make the stop.
And it's difficult to run on this defense when they put this kid up in the box.
Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. Third down, and they need to get it to the 27. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Back to pass. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy conversion here on third down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Oh, man. That is a tough one.
Yeah, he missed that one by about an inch.
Football is a game of inches, and that is the difference between 0 points and 3 points.
So our count is still South Carolina 13, Tennessee 14. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31. They line up in the jumbo set. And he's taken down at the 35. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. He rolls left. Tackled at the 11-yard line. Nice adjustment by the offense on the heavy blitz.
When we talked to the quarterback last night at the meeting, he said that this defense likes to blitz a lot, and he's well prepared to attack it. On that one, he caught them with their pants down.
They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. To the right and tackled immediately. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
And he was brought down by the junior corner. This young man isn't afraid to get his jersey a little dirty, is he, Coach?
No, he isn't. I tell you what, he did a sensational job of stepping up and making some big tackles for this defense.
Throws on the run, complete.
How'd you like that touchdown pass, Coach?
Boy, I liked it. I also like the way this guy has the presence to stick with the play and then find the open receivers.
And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Tennessee gets set to kick this one away. And this one's away. Taken from the 10. At the 40. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 47-yard line. You got the team pumped up with that return.
Oh, boy, he sure did. And that's the perfect, beautiful thing about special teams, my friend. It's beautiful.
They'll go to work at the 47. It's 1st and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Delayed handoff. And he's tackled around the 49-yard line. A gain of about 4 yards on the draw. Second down and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. There's a very impressive open field tackle. So that's a 7-yard run there for the running back.
This was a simple draw play to the halfback, and he did a wonderful job of missing some tackles and picking up some yards.
He drops back. Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it.
Heck of an effort by the defensive back to knock that pass down.
That's what the defensive back coach likes to see. His kids reacting when the ball's in the air and then making the play.
And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Drops back to pass. They knock it down. Incomplete. Great job getting a hand on the football that time.
And if you notice also, he did an excellent job of playing the ball and not interfering on that play.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 32. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Goes right, picked off. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32. They're packed in tight on the line. They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 36. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4.
2nd and 6. From the gun. Back to pass. He's on the run. Now he's going to run and watch out. And they make the stop around the 44-yard line.
Quarterbacks who can run the football really change your entire defensive game plan.
And we got the backup in there now at running back. Handoff, and he's met in the backfield.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
You're right. Poor halfback. He had nowhere to go.
We've got a 2nd and 11. They come out with 4 wide out. They'll bring him down at the 21. That one worked pretty well.
Yeah, it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
They come out in a goal line set. They'll go with the run once again. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 16-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Tries to scramble, but he's sacked. We head to the final quarter, and we've got a great game on our hands. The score here in Columbia, Tennessee 21, South Carolina 13.
South Carolina 13.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. 3rd down. Going with the shotgun here. And they motion a guy to the left. They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
Good ball. Play of game. On the offense.
They'll give this one another try after the flag.
And on third down, too. That's when you don't want those kind of things to happen.
Gets a snap, and here comes the defense. And they're really getting some good pressure now.
Yo, you better believe he never saw that kind of pressure in high school.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did in their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
What did you tell your players when they turned the ball over, Coach?
I'd tell them to forget about it. They just have to get that stuff out of their head and go out and play some really good football.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Got a man, but he's tackled back behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 1.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 19. I formation here. Takes the handoff inside and stopped immediately. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's third down and long, and losing by a possession, I would expect them to have to go to the air. Pulls it in, first down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
I talked to this receiver early in the week, and he comes up to me and says, "Yo, Coach, you're going to be calling my number this week. I'm going to make some big plays."
Well, he wasn't lying. That was definitely a big-time play.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A nice completion there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that defense has got to adjust their coverage a little bit. They can't continue to let this happen.
Lee, you're right. They've got to mix it up. Try to confuse the timing of this offense.
Second and 2. Ball on the 44-yard line. They line up in an I. Throws it out right to the running back. And he's taken down right around the 44-yard line. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice gain.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Caught out in the open. Ball pops free. That was a huge turnover.
Yeah, and it couldn't have come at a better time for this defense. You're trying to come up with a big stop, and now you get the ball back with the lead.
I agree. Huge play.
Here's the run right. He's got nowhere to go.
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
Not only does this kid tell him not to throw to his side, he's telling him not to run to his side. Yo.
Scrambling around. Pulls it in, and he wants more. He's taken down at the 42-yard line. That looked like a pretty nice little rollout play.
Hey, he picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
Drops back to pass. And he's brought down at the 23. That play looked like it could have gone the distance.
Let me tell you, they were very fortunate that that one wasn't taken in for the score. They had a guy coming on the blitz that time, and that quarterback read this play perfectly and ate him up.
Play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Play of game on the offense.
They'll be called for an infraction. That will put them back a few paces.
Man, the coaches are going to have to talk to these young guys about committing unnecessary fouls.
Tackle made right around the 20. They grab 8 yards there.
And the offensive line did a good job of picking up the blitz.
Yep, the defense over-pursued the play, and it helped them get some good yards.
They come out in a goal line set. Great run, nothing going on there.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you've got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
Now he's scrambling. Rolling out to the right side. Throws on the move, and it's intercepted. Here he goes. And he's taken down at the 20-yard line. That interception puts him right back in the game.
I wouldn't have made that throw, and let me tell you why. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. There's no need to take big risks right now. Play conservative. Let your defense shut them down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
Swatted away.
Wow, did you see that? I don't know how he got his hands up in time to knock that pass down.
It's a good thing he knocked that one down at the line, because that one probably would have been a completion.
They come out in a 5-wide set. Back to pass. Into double coverage, and that's going to be picked off. Oh, no, they really didn't need that.
No, they didn't. And now it puts them in a situation where they have to get a stop.
And as a quarterback, you can't give up an interception late in the game. You got to be more careful with the football.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 28. And when you make plays like these, young men, you end up being named the Russell Athletic Player of the Game. They hand it off. He's taken down at the 30-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
And the ball carrier wasn't getting away from that tackle.
No way. That was a spectacular hit by the defender.
They come out in a goal line set. And they'll run him again. And down he goes around the 46-yard line.
He broke off a really nice run there, and it resulted in a first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46. They line up in the jumbo set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 46. Tennessee
Is up by 8. Under a minute left in the game.
to the right and tackled immediately. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 44.
This crowd is almost shaking the stadium. Tackle
Around the 47-yard line.
and that's not going to be enough to move the chains.
Nope. And here's why. Good defensive awareness. They did a great job of recognizing the run early and reacting to the ball carrier.
He puts it away, and it's a great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. And as the offense trots back out onto the field, guys, what do you think about their chances here?
They need to move the football. Can you imagine what it'll be like if these guys can get it in the end zone?
Man, I can't imagine. It'll be pandemonium on the sideline. But they need to concentrate on the task at hand. That is getting a touchdown.
And it's picked off from the tip. Tackle made at the 47-yard line. And the ball game's over. And our final score in this one, Tennessee 21, South Carolina 13. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one.
This is why I'm up here with you guys. Coaching a game like this might give you a heart attack. Tennessee played an outstanding football game, and they proved they can win the close ones. We expected it to be a close game, and we were not disappointed.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 09. Along with Lee and Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
Thank you for attending today's ball game.